We've seen that shift now. The companies are thinking more strategically. They are looking beyond just tariff. They are trying to build a longer-term global presence, and Penang offers them opportunity.
During her trip to China, InvestPenang's CEO Loo Lee Lian sat down with Yicai to explain why Penang is becoming China's springboard for global semiconductor expansion.
We have been in China since last Sunday. We have visited six cities and about 14 companies. So yes, this mission is for us to understand what our investors are doing. We want to also understand the Chinese companies' objective and purpose when they look for investment outside of China. And also for us to understand the technology changes and upgrades in China.
How has the demand from Chinese tech companies for Penang changed?
I think the interest from Chinese companies to Southeast Asia, including Penang, started in 2018, 2019 with the first era of Trump administration when they were looking for China plus one, right? During that time, many of the manufacturers were just reacting to the new tariff. They were relocating very fast. Some of the methods of relocation was more rash, and they were not very sophisticated in their site evaluation. And the products were all also lower value products, right? But in the last 1 year, we've seen that shift now. So now we're seeing higher-end semiconductor players and their supply chain. The companies are thinking more strategically now. They are looking beyond just tariff. They are trying to build a longer-term global presence. And Penang, they see, offers them that opportunity as a base for markets outside of China. In Penang, our value proposition is our neutrality. And also, we have very deep global experience and expertise, and the Chinese companies felt that was very good for them.
If the external environment, the geopolitics changes in the future, and how will you address these challenges?
I think tariff uncertainty, it has become a new norm, right? It started with the Trump administration, and even beyond that, I think the tariff will become a new norm for businesses to know how to mitigate. But Malaysia is a neutral site. That's our strategy, to maintain our neutrality, right? So we offer stable, neutral site for both Western as well as Chinese companies when policy change has become a very high risk for businesses these days, right? For us, there's no way for us to influence that tariff. And for Chinese companies that come to Penang or to Southeast Asia, I think tariff cannot be the only consideration. Otherwise, it's not sustainable, right? So the first wave of Chinese companies that came in 2018, 2019 are starting to understand the costs of doing business in Penang. Like I say, it's not going to be as cheap as China. But they also understand that Penang offers more value than just tariff advantage, right? The talent, the ecosystem, R&D capabilities of our engineers. And they are also now changing the strategy to not just look at tariff as one of the only consideration for them to be located here. So when I talk to the companies this 1 week, all of them are talking about China for China and Penang for the rest of the world. So I think that's the new strategy.
How do you provide a sustainable environment for all those international multinational firms in such a complex environment?
I think for us, we treat every project and evaluate every project based on their products, their technology, the sustainability, future value and future product, not as whether you're a Western company or a Chinese company.
We know the Malaysia National Semiconductor Strategy. They promote toward a higher value segments and also more advanced tech. And how do you see this promotion?
So it is our effort to move up the value chain. Right? So to do this, It needs a lot of investment in capital as well as human resources. That is one area of collaboration that we want to focus on. IC design is also another area that we are focusing on. As we know, IC design captures about 60% of the value chain for semiconductor, and that's also, we're seeing some Chinese companies who are also keen to collaborate on that area. Advanced test and equipment, another area that we're very strong in, and also the Chinese companies are very strong in, and there are already a few Chinese ATE companies in Penang. So those are all possible areas of collaboration. So for Chinese companies, we hope that they could bring in also and collaborate with us in terms of R&D, manufacturing capabilities, and talent development.
Looking ahead to the next 5 to 10 years, what keywords would you want the international industrial community to use when understanding Penang position in the global value chain?
For us, we want to be the region's top high-tech destination for global investors. Whether you're east or west, we welcome all. For us, like I mentioned, it is the project, the product, the technology that we want to focus on instead of the country of origin for that companies. So we've been known as a Silicon Valley of the East for many years. I think we want to be known as a Silicon Valley of the East for high-tech semiconductor manufacturing.